Let's explain what we're doing here.
Okay, right now we are making butternut squash for the baby. Of course, we're going to eat some too, but the purpose of making it is to not waste this butternut squash.
Right, because...
So I looked up a recipe how to cook butternut squash, and you
on here.
Slice it, or you peel it, and then you cube it, and then you toss it in olive oil, and you put it in the oven and bake it, and you roast it. But you have to peel it first. So right now, the one that I got is kind of shaped pretty interestingly.
Dude!
I mean, it totally looks like...
This is like Peel a Pop 2 years later.
Yes.
Like, wait, the color of the thing, the shirt you're wearing is probably about the same.
Probably the same shirt.
I think I probably have on the same shirt.
Yeah.
Let me just show.
Yeah. Usually you do. We'll have... I don't know, because I don't think we videotaped you in Peel a Pop. But
probably not.
This is like, you know, that area right there. And then this is the top. And then do you notice there's like a little...
Yeah.
I mean, that could be the top of the...
Yeah.
Totally.
Know,
so anyway, you have to, like, basically you have to peel it away. Like you're circumcising the shaft of the butternut squash.
And what had you said about the, you know, let me zoom in on
that
that
area. We had to shave that ball. we had to manscape down there. We did that. And then we're going to peel back that foreskin. Now, this might be hard for some of you men out there to watch because it involves a knife and the shaft. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to cut the tip of the shaft. Ouch. And you're going to discard that part.
Just throw that
I wish I had one of those holes in the counter that like it was a trash can underneath so I could just scrape it in, you know. But I don't.
It's like Subway.
Yeah. So then this is kind of, again, men, if you cannot handle the thought of a knife and a shaft, look away now. Just look away. And we're going to yeah. In some ways it really feels good. I mean, I don't know why. It just feels good to just get in there. And,
I'm sure it does. Especially, this is a good meal when you're just not getting along.
Yeah.
It's a good way. It's therapy.
Yeah.
It's therapy for the relationship.
Yep. And then you're going to turn it to its side. So maybe the men can start looking now because it doesn't really quite look like that anymore. like a apart. So we're going to cut it in. We're going to cut it into like 1-inch pieces. Jeez. Right here.
That is a squash.
Yeah.
And of the butternut variety.
Yeah.
So, zooming in there. So you can barely even see the veins. I mean I can't even tell what was shaft and what wasn't.
Yeah, that's hard
what was shaft, what was ball, I have no idea.
Yeah. This could have been a shaft right here, but I'm not sure.
Could have been.
Using a knife and a shaft in the same sentence, does that hurt a little bit? Does that
bother anybody? I don't know.
We don't know. We'll find out. I'm sure there will be lots of comments on this video.
Yeah.
We'll have lots of things to hear. And,
the audience will enjoy this, I'm sure.
Yes.
I thoroughly have. I'm a very professional filmer.
Yeah.
Filmographer. Yeah. Whatever you want to call that.
Yep. Oh, our oven is preheated, but I think, I did it.
Okay, we did. All right, we got it. 400.
Yep, and we're going to put this in a bowl so we can toss the pieces.
Oh, we're tossing them in something.
Yeah, like an oil, like a lubricant. Why do you have to be so vulgar? So,
I thought, no, the brand name.
Sometimes you might like throw them in there a little bit extra hard just to get a little bit of a point across, kind of like spruces up that shaft piece when you're really not happy. You're like, toss them in, and throw them a little bit harder, and it really is good therapy. Let me just tell you. You do have the other side of the shaft that you have to do. We might want to take a quick commercial break while I cut the rest of that thing up.
Sure, okay.
And we will see you in a bit.
Okay.
And we're back.
Hey.
All right. We are going to now add the lubricant, a.k.a. olive oil. And right now we're going to add it in here. And we're going to just kind of jizzle it all over. I mean, drizzle. And a little bit extra. And then we're going to take a... I guess this spoon will work out okay. And we're going to toss the pieces. You don't want to, you just want to evenly coat each piece with a little bit of jizzle.
Make sure they're all lightly coated and
yeah.
moistened with the
lubrication, so they don't stick or rub or chafe.
Right. You don't want too much friction. You just want optimal friction.
Yeah.
And then you have very even cooking.
Distribution.
Yeah, distribution, cooking, whatever.
See how they like glisten a little? But they're not dripping. No.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the pan. Do you think I should coat the pan in oil? Like to cover?
Oh, I'm always pro foil because
it's less cleanup.
Yeah, I'm always about that.
It's not really that expensive. I mean,
right. And then I always use a little bit of a spray on there to avoid any kind. Okay, and we've had a foil accident over here. We're missing. There's a lot of foil, and I should probably assist, but it's much more entertaining to watch. Oh gosh. See, the man-hating has come back to hurt us. There we go. It's always good to wrap it up tight.
Yeah.
Always a good idea, because you never know where where it might have been. The pan might have been
used for something else. You never know.
In a dirty drawer before. So
you could still have some leftover pieces that frictionize to like a sloughing off.
Yeah, there could be sloughage on there.
Sloughage.
Oh yes, nicely coating, making sure there's no sticking. Oh, look at that. You never know.
No,
you never know that used to be a whole shaft with the balls.
You would never, ever know.
It's going to be delicious.
All right, so now we're going to go to the part where you actually put it in the oven. The preheated oven to 400 degrees.
Yes, I did catch that.
Toss her in there. We're going to close the door, and then we're going to go to commercial. When we come back, the shit's going to be done because we're really just going to hang out and wait for it to cook, and then we'll be back and show you the finished product.
All right.